We're back here with some more Arizona Cardinals franchise, and this is a big game. After that loss to Indianapolis, we fire our defensive coordinator because our defense is absolutely poor. It is going in the wrong direction. Our offense, fantastic. Defense, as you can see, not good. And we need to make improvements. This is a team now with some expectations for sure. We win the division last year. And I want to get back to that same point. And we got to make some changes immediately. With that bye week at week 7, that's going to be an early bye because we're going to have the rest of the way to go. So we got to improve some things immediately. And it starts with this game here against Atlanta, who have Michael Penix Jr. as the quarterback. Cousins still on the team, still taking up a crazy amount of cap room. But Penix Jr., your quarterback, you got Bijan Robinson. Absolutely outstanding game breaker type running back for sure, but hopefully we can shut him down. Now, Restrepo, the rookie from Miami, he is having a great rookie season. As you can see, 3 touchdowns, leading this team in yards and receptions, but we got to get the job done. So we're going to go to a press conference here. I'm sure they're going to ask us maybe about the defense. Let's see. That'd be interesting if they had asked you about firing your coaches. All right, we're 5 weeks in. Do you feel like you have a solid idea of how good your team is this season? No, I don't. Not yet. Not yet at all. Offensively, I think we're going to be good. It's just where does the defense end up? So you have no idea. No, not really. I just don't feel. Let's do 10. I think we could still win 10 games. I think we could still do it for sure. Just got to make a few minor adjustments and, go from there. So we're still going to stick to over 10 victories. We can get it done, but it starts here today. Another primetime game. I mean, we just lucked out on the primetime games, I guess. It's absolutely crazy. I feel like that's all we've been playing here to start off the season, but let's get this underway. We'll receive the ball first, and this will be returnable as Dortch is going to take this up around the 30-yard line, right around, 30-yard line. And here comes Kyler Murray and this offense, one of the best in the game, really are. But how does our defense respond? Here we go. 1st and 10, hand off to Trey Benson. Benson, not too much there, only picking up around 2 yards. But Grady Jarrett's going to leave the field. That is huge for this rush defense. 3rd and 8, Kyler looking in the pocket, steps up, he's got his man, Marvin Harrison Jr. breaks a tackle, and Jr. breaks another one, keeps it going, gets all the way down to the 16-yard line, big play, 52 yards, and we're in business here. He is an absolute monster. He's got to be top 3 right now in the league, no doubt about it. 2nd and 12, firing. I don't know how that was caught, but it is. Jimmy Horn Jr. there for the reception. And a 3rd down and 5. Kyler from the gun. Mostert in the backfield. Looking over the middle. That's caught. OBJ with the grab, and that will be enough for a 1st down. So a 1st and goal here from the 6, trying to put this in early lead. And this off to Benson. Cuts it up. Great blocking. And Trey Benson is in for the touchdown. Really nothing different here. First drive. Offense does the work. Puts it in for the score. As we'll see how this defense has on their first drive. As here we go. And here is Michael Penix Jr. He's going to hand it off to Bijan. But great penetration. Not allowing him to cut back. Simmons cleans it up. Loss of 2. 3rd and 12. See if we can get a pass rush here with Abdul Carter or Ojulari. He'll just dump it underneath the Bijan as Abdul Carter, who backed up in a zone blitz, makes the tackle, and that is a quick 3 and out for this defense. Great job there to start off. We just got to continue with that the entire game. We have really just played poorly, I would say, defensively, as Tyler Warren with a big grab and a 1st down. In the second half is where we just played really poorly defensively. I feel like first half we kind of hang around, and then the defense just kind of starts to fall apart. As Benson with another good carry, he's got a 1st down so far. Early looking pretty good, 4 for 21, and obviously that touchdown. But that's where we're going to have to. I want to see a full, complete game of this defense. That's what I want to see. And not just one. As that's going to be caught. I don't know how that got to Marvin Harrison Jr. That was intended for McBride. But Marv's got it. 2 catches, 74 yards here to start off. Near halfway through this first quarter. As Murray looking over the middle. There's McBride with the grab this time. Just short of a first down. And a 3rd and 1 from the 4 as we're going to go to the gun. Benson. He's got it. And I believe, yep, just enough to pick up the first down. That was very close. So 1st and goal now from the 2. Play action. Kyler rolling out, fires in. That's going to be Jesse Bates making an unbelievable play. Oh, I thought we had the touchdown. If that throws, let out a little bit, I think that's a touchdown. But it's a little behind. Bates, one of the best safeties in football, makes a great play. Yeah, I mean, that's just a bad throw. You got to lead him more. Bad throw there from Kyler. And it's going to remain 7-0. So here comes this Atlanta offense. They dump it down to Bijan, but a great tackle. Garrett Williams comes down there. Max Melton to help clean it up. That's what you want to see. 2nd and 11. Penix got it. There is Restrepo, who he is the all-time leading receiver at Miami. And he comes in and he is just continue to do it. Playing well. Move the chains up to the 39. Play action. Penix looking over the middle of the field. That is caught, and that is going to be a first down. Finally bringing him down. Jeez. Darnell Mooney with the catch. Moves it up to the 38. Atlanta in business here after that interception. Trying to flip the script a little bit. Get that momentum working on their side. As Penix underneath. That will be caught there by Drake London. And it'll bring up a big 3rd and 4. Trying to hold him to 3 here. Penix from the gun. Looking down the field. He's not going to see anybody open. And there is Jerry Tillery with a massive sack. That knocks him back to the 43. I don't know if they're going to be in field goal range unless they try a 60-yarder, and they will not. So a massive sack. Defense gets a stop. And we'll go back to the run game as Edwards with a great carry. He was one broken tackle away from taking that to the house. Big time run, first down. Go back to Edwards. More running room. Breaks off one tackle. Has another first down run up to midfield. And so far, the running game looking very good. I mean, that'll help out the defense. Limit possessions, that's for sure. And then you play action off of it. Murray looking down the field, trying to find something. But you know what? He'll take it himself. Gets out of bounds as we're here in this second quarter now. And that's going to be an Arizona first down. Trying to make up for that bad throw for the pick. So we hand to Benson, and Benson's outrunning his blockers. That is another first down run around 12 yards. Man, we're just gashing this defense here of Atlanta. Here comes Edwards. Great blocks. Great block there from OBJ. Edwards will get down to around the 9. I guess it doesn't really matter who we give the ball here to today. Looks like everything's working. So from the 7, let's see if we can put it in this time. Kyler, oh, there's nobody in front. Just run it. Just run it. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Kyler in for the touchdown. Wow. That one was very, very simple. We'll take the 14-0 lead. And now this will be, let's see how this defense, this is the whole game. Great stop last time. Let's continue to keep this up. They go to Bijan. Gets around the edge. Breaks off one tackle. Simmons can't bring him down. He's upended by Thompson. Because if you don't upend him there, he might be see you later to the house. So a good run there from Bijan to start off this drive from Atlanta. It's Penix back to throw, just underneath. That's not going to work. Abdul Carter. Man, this dude is just, he's faster than you think. He's got some ridiculous acceleration and speed. Gets to the ball so quickly. Has the tackle, and he's going to come away with a sack as well. Carter and Robinson are there to clean it up. And this will be a 3rd and 24 for Penix in this Falcons offense. Oh, man, Carter got clean there. As London with the grab, but once again, well short of the first, and our defense today has woken up, and that's what I'm saying. We needed a change. I know sometimes you got to put it on the players for sure, and it's not always the coach's fault, but it's the first ones that they're going to go, and we had to do something. So that's why the defensive coordinator had to go, and maybe guys are starting to realize, hey, we got to start to play up to our potential, that's for sure. As Benson on the stretch, he's got a good run and another first down. 7 for 51 for Trey Benson. Right now, we are dominating at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 5, Kyler, all the time in the world, and he had a man. He had Dortch. You put it on him, that's a touchdown. Kyler is having actually a bit of an off game here so far. 3rd and 5, over the middle. There's Marv with the catch. That should be easily enough. There we go, down to the 11-yard line. But even with Kyler, just a tad bit off here today, it's just not mattering. The run game's so good. Defense playing really well. Looking in the pocket, underneath. That's caught. Beckham Jr., he's just down at the half-yard line. I would have loved to see him stretch the ball out there. Let's just give this one to Benson. Yep, give it to Trey Benson. Easily cuts it back in for the touchdown. We're up 21-0. We're dominating this game right now. We really are. Wow. Can Atlanta get anything here before halftime? 2:11 left. And Penix has got troubles. The ball is loose. And it's going to be recovered. Williams still not down. I think that's definitely a fumble. I think it is. Let's see if they count this one. It was very close, but that ball definitely came loose. Let's take a look at this replay. That is out. That is a fumble. Williams with the sack. Forced fumble. Fumble recovery. Got the trifecta as we're going to try to put this in. Over the middle. Caught. Tyler Warren. Touchdown. It is 28-0 here in the first half, and we are absolutely dominating this game. This looks like a completely different team right now. Completely different. As they set up a screen here to Bijan, they still have a minute left in this first half. They'll use their first timeout. Trying to get something for Atlanta, but our defense looking fantastic, as that's going to be a catch there by Kyle Pitts. They'll call their second timeout. 40 seconds left. Penix fires, caught Restrepo, and they'll use their final timeout here. So if we keep them in bounds, they still have 37 seconds, but the clock is going to run quickly. He can't take a sack, and he's going to throw a pick. Malachi Moore is there to undercut it. And that's a great way to end the half. I mean, we still have 32 seconds. We could probably get something here. We'll see. But Malachi Moore with a fantastic play. Yeah, we're just going to go to halftime. Don't worry about it. You couldn't play much better. 28-0. Now, I want to see our defense here in the second half. Like I said earlier, has issues in the second half. How can we respond? Looks like Seattle won 38-31. The Rams beat San Francisco. Kansas City 49-7. Patrick Mahomes is having a crazy season so far. He is putting up insane touchdown numbers as Kansas City with another blowout victory. Let's start off this second half. Oh, Penix in trouble! Blitz from Mack Wilson and Simmons. Double linebacker blitz. And we clean it up with a big-time sack here to start off this second half. So a 3rd and long. Can we get home again? Oh, man, that was a quick screen to Bijan, but that is not going to go absolutely anywhere. I mean, they didn't even have a chance to set it up because Tillery was all over it. He's having a great game. As Benson, look at the run blocking. I mean, we're knocking guys back like 3-4 yards back. It's like you're getting at least 4 to 5 yards before being contacted. A 3rd and 5, though. Kyler just all day to throw, but he runs out of time. And he's going to be brought down. I thought we'd be able to get the edge there, but Harrison with some really good acceleration. We're going to go for this. This is a bit aggressive. We probably could punt the way our defense is playing, but I think we can get it. And we definitely can. Or not. OBJ went backwards. Why did you do that? Clearly had the first down. He for some reason goes backwards, and it's going to be a turnover on down. So Atlanta has some really good field position, but Tillery right in Penix's face knocks him down, knocks the ball down as well. 3rd and 7. Here comes some heat. It is caught. Broken tackle. That is going to be short as well. So what does Atlanta do here? Do you go for this? Nope. They punt it. So even with the missed 4th down, defense does it again. As Kyler, that's just a poor decision. Just off. Just off in this game. Burke with the pick, but that was just a... gotta probably just throw that away. So now Atlanta, starting this from the 12, they'll hand off to Bijan, and Bijan will get down to the 5. So now they're definitely going to probably put this one in here unless we can get a nice goal line stand defensively. 3rd and 3. Fires caught by Pitts. Short of the first, but you got to go for this. You can't kick a field goal. Yeah. All right. Empty set. Penix fires and knocked away incomplete. Thompson, the defense, gets a goal line stand. They started this at the 12. The defense is just on fire today. What a play from Thompson. It remains 28-0. We got to get out of this field position, and we do with a Trey Benson run, picking up about 9.5. He's on his way to a 100-yard game here today. Second, you just go right back to him. Getting around the edge, using that speed. Benson, 1st down. Well, we won't have to worry about being back at our own end, that's for sure. Just like that, 2 runs, we're up to the 29-yard line. And near the end of this 3rd quarter. Kyler looking underneath. That's caught by OBJ with some room to run. Look at OBJ making some moves. Like it was maybe 5 or 6 years ago. 1st down up to around midfield. So we'll get into this 4th quarter. And right now, just trying to maintain this lead. Don't worry about, don't want any big-time injuries or anything. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the grab. He may be very close to a 100-yard game as well. That big catch to start off the game, obviously adding the big-time yards. But it's he's just a constant 100-yard receiving game. He really is. It's Raheem Mostert. Everything's working. Mostert keeps it rolling. I thought he was going to be down around the 6, and he gets down to the 3. Man, I really enjoy this running back room. I said it last time. You got Mostert, Speedster. Edwards has got speed. So does Benson. As Mostert cuts it up for the touchdown. Benson maybe a little bit more power as well. They all have their own element. And really, if you utilize all 3 of them, they just stay fresh as well. So you bring in Raheem Mostert, who really hasn't had much this entire game, but he's got fresh legs. You bring him into the 4th quarter against a defense that we've worn down. As that's going to be Sean Murphy bunting with the interception. Undercuts it. This defense, what a response. What a response here today. I would love to have a shutout. That would be absolutely everybody stepping up, showing what we can do. We've gotten pressure. We've been very good in the secondary. Everything has looked good. Tackling's been very good as well. You couldn't ask for anything better, really. Getting the interception. Probably should have taken Kyler out, honestly. But we got Trey Benson, who's looking for touchdown. Number 3, he puts it in. Absolute destruction here today. 42-0 is going to be your score. Man, what a game. Now, Atlanta would score there in garbage time, so we won't get the shutout, but what a game. Doesn't matter. We took a lot of our starters out there at the end, so They get that touchdown on, second really backup team guys. But, man, what a game. Even though Kyler, worst game, 3 picks, didn't look very good. But look at this. Benson, 134 on the ground, 107 for Donovan Edwards, and then Mostert just had 4 for 33 and a touchdown. But Benson, 3 rushing touchdowns. Marvin Harrison Jr. over 100 easily, 142. And the defense just absolutely dominates here today. Yeah, Isaiah Simmons looked good. Maybe the best game he's had here so far. Abdul Carter was solid, and Jerry Tillery was just a menace up front. We get 3 picks. We got 1 also at the end. You see Thompson, Malachi Moore, and Murphy Bunting you saw. But we only allowed 173 yards of offense. Atlanta couldn't do anything. They only averaged 3.8 yards per pass. That's how good we were today. I wanted to see this. Look at this. DK Metcalf is already saying he's not coming back next year. That's crazy. But look at the season, Mahomes. I was saying it at half. Look at this season through, 5 games? 21 touchdowns, just a pick. I mean, the dude is putting up some crazy numbers. He's only, look at it. 2 games with 4 touchdowns, a 5 and a 6. If it wasn't that Giants game where their only loss of the season, if he would have thrown another touchdown, he's just going nuts this year. They are blowing out teams. Other than that loss, every other game has been over 40. You can see the passing leaders this year. I mean, nobody's close in touchdowns. Yards, he's right there. But, man, he is just throwing crazy amount of touchdowns. The way he's on pace right now, he could be thinking about breaking a record, that's for sure. But great game by the defense here today. Can we go on the road, though, back it up before we get into the bye? Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can take down the Saints team, get a nice little win streak before we go into the bye. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.